Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover Generation 2 First Aid. Here's G2 First Aid in his ambulance mode. And he's got his huge cannon here on the back, which does have ability to rotate back and forth, which is kind of cool. You can also shoot at Decepticons that are trying to sneak up on him on the back. It's very neat. And he also has kind of like a blues and twos kind of thing going on here. The little port here on the back is just like Streetwise. It comes right off. It's a little 5mm thing. It's a little shorter stand here, so this doesn't really fit as well on Streetwise because of the post being a little shorter. But it does have a lot of cool detail on it. It's not bad. Very neat. I'll set that aside for now. And take a look at First Aid himself. And first thing we notice here is he does no longer have the red striping that goes along the side. He now has a Rescue Autobot emblem here on the side, which literally says First Aid on it. Here on the top, he's got his 95-2, and the 95 is the year it came out, and -2 is the number. This is the second one of the Protectobots. He also has First Aid and this little emblem here on the side here as well, which is very neat. Yeah, I just think he's pretty cool looking. He's got his blues and twos here all painted, because originally it would all just be red. Instead it's got a blue now, which is very neat, which makes him different. And if you notice, he's got gold. Yes, he does. And it's a pretty neat looking little ambulance. Very well. And just kind of a size comparison next to Hot Wheel. And next to a Zybot. He fits in very, very well size-wise. He's exactly the size I like for Transformers. I don't like him any bigger than this. So it's very neat. I do like it because of that. But, you know, put these to the side. And he is pretty cool. He is definitely pretty cool. I do like him. Now, simple transformation. You pull out here on the back. Yes, I know, gold plastic is scary. You would never want to pull on it. Considering these guys are customs I've done. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about the gold plastic exploding. But you'll just take the whole back of the ambulance and flip it all the way around. So if that was real gold plastic, that would have completely shattered. And kind of show you how much gold plastic it would have been. This whole thing here would have been gold plastic back in the day. Every bit of that. And then you'll flip his bonnet up. And then you'll pull his little arms out. Trying to pull them out. There we go. And pull that one out. And pull that one out. And then push this forward. And kind of flip his bonnet back a little bit. And there you go. Now you've got First Aid in his robot mode. You notice he's got a gold head and combiner torso part. So this guy would have definitely been a nightmare back in the day if he was actually released. The ones that are actually out there in the wild, those were store samples that you guys see. Just really difficult to even get hold of any of those, to be honest. And if you did, especially if you had First Aid, you would never want to touch it anyway, because you'd be afraid that the gold plastic would just explode, especially if you tried to transform it. But this is First Aid. Now he does happen to come with a little pew-pew, so he's got a pew-pew as well. And his gun fits in this little hole here on the side. So just put the little gun here. And then this, you can kind of just rest it here over his head. Kind of like Streetwise. He's got a gimmick way in order to hold his weapons as well. Let's bring Streetwise in so that way you guys can see these two together. And here's two of the Protectobots. Now, Eagle Eye people out there will be like, okay, why is his weaponry and stuff like that all silver? I personally opt out to give them the silver because I think the silver kind of just pops on everything. I did think about painting these the appropriate black, or just actually leaving these black because that's what color they originally would be. And the same for these. These right here would have been, these probably would have been gold. So these probably would have been gold plastic on him. But I was like, the silver looks pretty sharp with against a nice little contrast. So that's why I opt out for that. But it kind of shows you, these guys look pretty neat together. I do like these a lot. If anybody wants to know, yes, the decals that are on these guys, I have made these decals. These are ones I personally went through and created. So if you guys want any of that stuff, you'll have to just hit me up on my social medias, and I'll see what I can do about getting you a copy of the files. That way you can print them up and cut them out and put them on there yourself. But anyway, oops, knocking Streetwise's guns off. But anyway, this is Plasticon. This has been another Generation 2 review, and I'll see you guys because I have plenty more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye.